Robbie Gould's got it on the tee. He kicks it off, and here we go from Levi's Stadium. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. They start the drive with Cook. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Just a yard in the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
Well, when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. They'll run it. Here's Cook. Powers through it. He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a first. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yard is?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. On second down, Cook. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. First down, here's the run with Cook. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They run it again with Cook. And he's got this down to the 35. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. Cousins gives way to Cook. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Cook up the gut. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run with Cook, and they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That whole thing was thrown off track thanks to the defense of Fred Warner. Really nice play. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. And his throw here's incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there. Tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
Cousins. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Osborne. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
That pattern running scheme was well defensed on third down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
Fourth down, field goal try coming, so Cousins is off, and on comes Greg Joseph from Minnesota. Joseph's got it, and the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So a nice drive on the road. You come in, you take the ball down, you get 3 points.
Yeah, points are a must on an opening drive, right? So they moved it down efficiently, got it done. I think that bodes well for their chances moving forward in this one.
Joseph now to kick this one away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On first down, Purdy. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing on 2nd and long. Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw, Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And this returnable for Rager. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. The 2nd down attempt there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead is knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning. Third down, Dalvin Cook. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 85 yards rushing for it as he has been tough to stop here this first half. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. To throw is Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Looking to throw again on second down. Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. That he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Cousins to throw it. A quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, Cousins. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for't coverage, able to knock that one away.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking at 3rd and 10. Cousins. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across.
So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Now, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Here's McLeod from his end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. The 30. 10. He will take this all the way. Touchdown 49ers.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Nwangu now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Yeah, keep it up, keep it up.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. starting the third quarter with Cook to the 22-yard line.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Cousins. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A first down for Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Cousins now. Open man, once again it's Thielen. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Vikings. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On first down, it's Purdy. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Purdy sets up to throw again. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 39. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They go play action here. Purdy. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Final minute now of the third quarter. Throwing again on second down. Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Third down, here's a run by Cook. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Off the play fake, Cousins. This one into the hands of Thielen. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Cousins. Adam Thielen, back-to-back catches. Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Cousins. His throw incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Well, they tried to catch him by surprise there on 3rd down, but this defense, they were all over the jet sweep.
And it's oftentimes all about what you're doing on the backside of the defense, whether it's the defensive end or the outside backer, who's setting the edge. And if they don't get blown off the line of scrimmage, they can really wreck a play. And in this case, they were able to make the tackle for a loss as a result.
Joseph now to kick this one away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jennings was the one he was looking for, and it's third down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Play action. Now Purdy. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. Nice move at the 40. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Here's Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. The tight end in motion right. Purdy to throw. And this is caught. Jennings. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 31-yard line. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Purdy looking to throw. This is Jennings. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Purdy with one final shot here. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota